wanted to make something more original, so this is the thing. For the favorable roll rate, I wanted the ailerons more closer to the CG. Then I strapped the delta wings to accommodate for the bad mare. At the concept design phase, it had a way smaller vertical stabilizer for the maneuverability, but the thing turned out to be more or less a failure as the project goes up. I was concerned that the exhaust duct at the vent of the fuselage might interfere with the belly intake, so it was near impossible to put this kind of radiator. I gave up the idea of having this stiffed. More draggy radiator combined with the function of the intercooler. Engines are in the classic tandem configuration. Each engines produce up to 700 pony power. Now about the prop blades. We don't need 3 blades for each for such obvious reasons. Current visualization of the blades are without any foil, but with the available estimation of 17 to 18% thrust conversion effectiveness ratio, we gain extra speed and height. The first thing noticeable with the overall dimension is that it has the extraordinarily wide canards. I find it iconic, since it's just the wings usual for tandem aircrafts. I wanted to lower the wing loading as much as possible. The delta wings are meant to attribute the lacking directional stability by itself, so that we can do whatever to the input of the vertical stab to attain the original concept of it being maneuverable, or moreover unstable. To say the least, I tried to fulfill the by nature requirement of being controllable, and it's not comprehensive. First thing I came up with was that after the blending of fuselage with the rudder, it won't have the purely standalone stabilizer. It's just the body connected with the rudder surface. I made it as smooth as possible, but the intake for the rear-mounted engine's intake is too small. I'm not a physician myself, so I can't do anything about these, dare I say, little details. What is so great about the winglets? It makes the flight more stable. Not only that, it cleans up the messy parasite drags over the created turbulences. Isn't it great? More fuel-savvy. Potentially speaking, the winglets might gain lift at certain situations like high-heel, elevons lowered, and in flight actions. The entire point of it being tandem aircraft is all about the wacky maneuver, not only the low-speed handling. There are the certain benefits related to the rear wings producing lifts. The excessive energy goes to the vertical velocity. We might climb faster at any angle. Steady climb would be the most noticeable case. Overall, it's good for the climbing performance-wise. If ever it's no longer a tiny tail dancer, we don't need the high degree and hero for the center wings. This goes for every types of the wings, but elliptical wings are casually affected by. The flap-looking mechanisms are there to help air brake in midair. It's intentional to provide more lift for the rear wings. Like some pre-6-seaters, it's the best part of the design, I guess. In the working cycle of the air combat, energy saving isn't really there. It's more of a hit the brake and they'll fly right by. Yeah, overshooting enemy at close combat is a higher priority. Otherwise, this design might be interesting. It's moderately influenced by some works like roll and paint designs. I don't like the state of affiliation things. Maybe sometimes it's forgiven by the nature. I'm surprised by my own creations because of this thing. I'm just impressed by how something made by myself can be this infuriating. Having an obsession itself isn't a bad thing, though. I had a lot of fun making this thing. That is true. I'm satisfied myself. I just thought more people deserved to witness this beautifulness. Cough, cough. I'm not serious. Yee! I don't care much about the armament, but it has 123mm cannon and 8 extra MGs. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Anyway, I'm using the web tool called 15A. The original voice actor is Andrea Libman, and all the rights are going to 15A, and their relatives. All samples are from Husbro. I don't own anything from there. Disclaimer, her. Okay, and the recordings. In the recordings, I don't allow you guys to link this video. It's somewhere unrelated to the subject. This is the end.